Uh-oh.
Okay. You're on here. We probably need to turn our computers down because if not, it's fine.
Okay. You can see me squinting.
You're live right now, so.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, who's nappy? Okay. It's delayed, huh? The picture? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sit close to the computer because I can't see. Okay, cool. When do I just go until the users or the people? Oh, okay. They can hear me. Shh. Okay. All right. I am. Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Bye. We the people are ready. Jen. I look like a blind person. I'm like squinting the whole time. Right here.
She just wearing it.
I guess I can.
Sit in the chair.
I can't see that far. Hey, move over. I can't see the TV. Oh, sorry. Here. There you go. Is that better? Pineapple Express. Sab and Jess. Hi, Sab and Jess. Who's Larry? Larry loves the glasses. Cool. Hi, Gina. Yeah, I've been riding. We actually just finished riding half an hour ago. No, I don't think so. I think I can. Where are you from, Gina? Oh, that's a secret what trick I'm working on right now. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Utah. Did you go to any Utah Maven sessions? I'm actually riding behind a 1991 Super Sunsport that we bought used and we fixed it up. I wish it was Jenny Day. It's Jenny from the Great Lakes. Gina says nope, but I should have gone. Gone where? Hi, Jen from the Great Lakes. Oh, the Maven session. Sorry, this thing's a little bit delayed. Yeah, Utah, actually, we did a few in Utah. Speaking of, Jen says, speaking of Maven sessions, Steph, what is your take on why they stopped? Greg says, did you do the Maven sessions this year? No, we didn't do Maven sessions this year. This was the first year we actually stopped due to like the economy and stuff. We didn't have it in the budget. It did cost a lot to do the Maven sessions, so it's kind of tragic. We've been getting a lot of emails and tons of girls want it back, so hopefully next year we'll get them back if there's enough people wanting it and there's a big demand for it. So sometimes I do private clinics. I haven't really done too much this year. I actually did my own clinics and stuff while I did the Maven sessions too. I did some in Texas and Tennessee, so we were all doing a lot. So there isn't really many girls clinics and stuff right now, which we need to get back. So who's Greg? Well, Greg, where are you from? Unlimited. What's your favorite part of doing clinics? My favorite part of doing clinics? Teaching girls to wake skate. There's usually not that many girls that come out and wake skate, so it's usually girls that come out to wakeboard. They've usually never really wakeboarded, and then they just sometimes try wake skating. But I really like teaching girls to wake skate because they're usually really scared of it at the beginning, and then they love it. And definitely teaching them a trick would be the most satisfying. Jen says, "Who do you get in touch with to protest about Maven?" To protest. I guess you could go to liquidforcemaven.com and hit contact and write about it. We used to have a really good team manager called Kathleen Penny, and she oversaw the entire Maven sessions, and she actually moved back to Seattle, so she would have been the one to contact, but now I guess you'd have to go to the website and contact, and it's kind of just a general contact. Unlimited says, seems like the girls really took to it. Who is there with you? Where is Miss Penny? Miss Penny, she's in Seattle now. No, she's actually not with LF anymore, so there's not really a Maven program. We all kind of just do our own thing now. So there's still the Maven girls, but we just don't have the Maven sessions right now. So they're kind of on hold until the economy gets better and we can get some sponsorship money and get them going again. Who is whispering behind you? Behind me, that would be Seth Rogen. Tell them to come introduce themselves. Who's friend? Who are you, friend? Don't be shy. You're shy? Where are you from, friend? Eugene, Oregon. Do you wake skate, wakeboard? Alright, I see 68 viewers on here. Michael, I heard you were going to UK. What's that all about? All of it, love it all. I'm actually going to London, England at the end of September to study with a London fashion designer. I took fashion design about 8 years ago before I started wake skating and everything, so trying to get back into designing clothes, and just thought I would do an internship in England so it would look good on my resume. How's the weather in Florida? Hot, rainy, Panasonic. Wow, that is great. How is the fashion design thing going? Fashion design thing's going really good. I actually been trying to do my own line and took a couple classes back in May of this year. After I broke my leg last year pretty bad, I went back to school for a couple classes and did a fashion show, and I won 2 awards and tried out for Project Runway and got pretty far, just didn't make it to season 7, but so I'd say it's going pretty good. Where am I originally from? I was born in Niagara Falls, Canada, and I grew up in a little town called Milton, Ontario, which is about half an hour outside of Toronto. Do you ever apply the fashion design thing for wakeboarding clothes? I haven't yet. I want to do some board shorts and stuff, but it takes a lot of time to design clothes, so it's really hard to juggle wake skating and designing clothes. So it's kind of like I gotta focus on one. Had no idea you broke your leg. How did you do it? I broke my leg last year? Yeah, last February. And I did it in Dallas, Texas at the Boards, Bulls, and Bikinis event at the Rail Jam. And I broke it on the side of a rail. I broke my tibia in half, so I was out for a long time just because I had to get multiple casts and stuff, and it was a bad break. So I still traveled around, did the Maven sessions with crutches and a cast and everything. So just did a clinic with the TID girls from CA are awesome. Would you like to check out Rad Gals? Yeah, actually, I know the Rad Gals really good. I grew up with. Wait, hold on. Just did a clinic with the TID girls from Canada. Sleepy Pad, do you ever want to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel? Yeah, all the time. People always ask me that if I was born in Niagara Falls, if I was born in a barrel. Sleepy Pat. Is it 2 a.m. in England? Helm, who are the main rippers in the women's division for wake skating? Nappy, good question. The main rippers. There's a lot. There's a lot more girls wake skating now since I was wake skating at the beginning. When I wake skated at the beginning, there was like Megan McNeil, Renee Jaquist, Steph Walmsley, Savannah Barber, and those were pretty much it. There wasn't really any girls wake skating. Now there's Jenny Gillenfarr, Cassie Scott, Britt Fletcher, Bethany Henderson. There's a lot of girls. Skate. You've been a pioneer in women's wake skating. What are some of the things that you are seeing by way of progression for women in the sport? Definitely boat riding. When I was riding, there was only really jet ski riding. That was when I rode for Sea-Doo, and Sea-Doo actually sponsored the Pro Tour, so the whole Pro Tour was behind a Sea-Doo, and that's what we would train behind, the Wake Edition. And I remember when I got mine and none of the guys had it, they'd actually come over and we would all train behind that, and now everything's behind boats, so a lot of girls are doing wake-to-wake stuff. Like back then, like doing a wake jump for a girl was a really big deal, and now girls are taking stuff wake-to-wake, so... Joe says, hi, Steph. Long time no see. Joe. Is that Joe Lamali? What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? I know what it is, but I really don't want to say. TID, as in the girls from Throw It Down Canada. They have a great video. Have you seen it? No, I actually haven't seen it, but I missed the chance to film with the girls from throwitdown.ca. Joey Malley, yes ma'am. What just say? Nappy 1090. The faction stuff's going good. I kind of just talked about that. Just been trying to get some... how's the fashion stuff going? Embarrassing thing. No, I really don't want to say the embarrassing thing. I really don't. Will you be at Worlds this weekend? I will be there, but I'm not competing. Oh, okay. Nappy 1090. Yeah. Whoa, what happened? Skate. Hey, have always wondered about the rad tattoos you have. Do they have a story? I had them done in Toronto, Canada when I was about 19. It was the first year I was in fashion school. And living in Toronto, there's just, a lot of culture, a lot of tattoos, and I was really into waves and mountains, so I wanted to do something with triangles that represented it, and they actually all kind of mean something. They've got little different meanings to me, but mostly just the triangles. Joe, still living at Mary Jane? No, I've moved twice since then. We actually got kicked out of there, and I lived on the Conway house with many girls, like 5 girls. So, and then now I live on a little private lake, just outside Winter Park. Would you share? I'm sure that's talking about the embarrassing thing. What is the second most embarrassing thing that has happened to you? Skip. Not competing, then who will you be cheering for? I will be cheering for everybody, just all the girl wake skaters, wishing that, we could get some prize money one day. Finish your sleeve already. Go back to bed, Pat. What did you get kicked out for? Multiple things, I think, because we were rowdy girls. We were young, and the carpet got wrecked and screen door fell down. Do you know any Brazilian female writer? Yeah, I do actually. There's a girl named Teca, and I just did an interview with her for her Brazilian magazine. And I guess she's #1 in Brazil. Wait a minute, are you saying that there's now money prizes for women? There's now money prizes? Is that what Skate's asking me? I think you're meaning, I think you mean, is there no money prize for women's? No, there's no money prize. Yeah, no, there's never been a money prize for women's wake skating ever. I've never won $1 from it, so it's hard to pay the entry fee and then not win any money. Not that we're all just doing it for money, but after years and years of just paying a lot of money for entry fee and hotel and travel and all that, so it's just hard. What's up with that type of disparity? I don't know, maybe you should write into and complain. That's bogus. What did you wear to the Aquaflux premiere? I wore a Jessica McClintock dress and a big black bow in my hair. Oh yeah, there's actually here I can show you what I wore. You could actually go to joshletchworth.com. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Not very good at this. I'm not doing a very good job.
There it is.
Can you see that? There's the prom. If you go to joshletchworth.com, you can see all the prom pictures. They actually made us a little keychain, so it was fun. Didn't DPC walk right into the screen door and jack it up? DPC. No, actually, I don't know who walked into our screen door. Somebody did, and it fell down. So the women are really doing the sport for the love of it. Yep, we definitely. That's a good point to make. Josh rocks. Nice from pick. Yeah, we've never been paid as far as contests go, so yeah, we do it because we love it. Laura says, awesome, nice prom pic, thanks. Yeah, that was a fun prom. What do you think? 82. Provision. I still can't believe you haven't been paid in contests. The dudes could learn a lot from you folks. Some of them were spoiled pansies. It's my kid's birthday. Yeah, I just figured, honestly, everybody knew that girls didn't get paid for women's wake skating just because you don't ever see us standing up there with a big check, so, for contests, but Chick Flick is my favorite DVD. Loved your part. How did you get the bloody nose? Jen says. The bloody nose, I actually broke my nose. The wake skate came back and hit me like between the eyes and broke my nose that summer. So that was in like 2006, I think. Nope, had no idea. Time for a protest for sure. Thanks. I wish this happened years ago, but we can start it now. How often do you get to ride? Do you go every day? I haven't been every day. I used to ride every day. I've just, a lot of this, a lot of the fashion stuff is taking up time too. I'm kind of doing both now, and I used to ride a few times a day. I'm just kind of not transitioning out, but kind of, I just turned 30 and I'm kind of letting other things come into my life. So I've been trying to apply for my student visa in UK, and that's taking a lot of time. So, oh man, that hurts. How come you're not riding in Worlds? I'm not protesting, but I just didn't really want to pay for the contest. It's the contest fee went up, and I want to save my money for England. And I didn't ride at Nationals, so I wasn't sure if I could, but they actually were going to let me ride because I'm Canadian, so it didn't affect me. But age is just a number. Nice. Thanks, Nappy Type 90. So you'll spread the love of wake skating in England when you get there. Yes. I've actually been, my mom was born in England, so I've been to England 3 times. I actually went there for Wakestock UK. They sent me over there 2 years in a row, which was amazing because I was the first girl they sent over, and did the DVS pool gap there a couple of years, and haven't been back in a couple of years, but I really like England. Yeah, I saw your interview in the Brazilian magazine. Awesome. Dessa says. Dessa, are you from Brazil? When did I start wake skating? What year? The first year I ever tried wake skating was 98 at McClintocks in Canada. But then I guess I really started taking wake skating seriously in about 2004. Nice. Dessa's from Brazil. Thomas, what's the Brazilian wake mag called? Never heard of it. It's called Wake Brazil. What's that? Do you want to get the Brazilian magazine? Do you know where it is? LGT. Who's LGT? Are you planning on leaving Florida after London? This must be somebody I know. LGT. I don't know who it is, but actually, yes. I'm going to come back to Florida in December, and then I'm probably moving to Los Angeles in February, March. Did you do any gymnastics or stuff to get your spins down? No, I did gymnastics when I was 4, but I didn't practice gymnastics. I mostly did a lot of trampoline, and I went to the gym a lot. I've had a LA Fitness sponsorship for the last 4 years, and that's definitely helped me. This is actually the Brazilian magazine. I don't know if you can see. It's called Wake Brazil. And they did this.
Hold on.
They did a nice big interview. I don't know if you can see that. And that's actually Tekka on the front of the cover, so I don't know who all the rippers are. There's a lot of people from Brazil though, so awesome photo is Wake Brazil. Finally going to Hollywood. I think Pat's saying that. Pat's from England, and he used to be the editor of UK Alliance, and he actually knows what Hollywood. My first pro model board was with Satellite Wake Skates. A lot of people probably don't even know that, and we named it Hollywood. What are your plans for LA? Do you have stuff lined up there? I'm actually going to try to go back to school at a school called FITM. It's the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, and it's pretty recognized in LA. A lot of people have graduated from there. They're actually filming Project Runway there right now for season 6 and 7, but it's a really recognized school for fashion design, so I'm hoping to get a good fashion design job, possibly in the industry. So a lot of people have graduated from there, like people from O'Neill and Volcom and everything. So what inspires, motivates you to ride? You know there's nowhere to ride in LA, right? I know there's nowhere to ride in LA, but we know people in Long Beach and stuff, so maybe I can run into Tim Gunn again. Let me go back to the who inspires me, what inspires me. That's such a hard question to answer. I can't even think of what does. I guess it's just the fun of it, just riding and living on a lake. It's just nice to wake up and see the lake out in my backyard and have all my gear, and just knowing that other people are riding. That's what used to really motivate me, is I knew other people were riding, so I knew I wanted to be riding, and I didn't want to be missing tricks and stuff. So I guess just, seeing how much the sport has grown is motivating me to ride still. Weren't you on Project Runway? How far did you get? I wasn't on the show, but I got invited to the closed casting in Atlanta, which was in May, and had to show my clothes to a panel of judges, and one of them was Tim Gunn. So it was televised there through Lifetime, but I didn't make it past that. So had thought about a nose pierce in the past. Did it hurt to get it? I'm a wimp when it comes to pain. I've had mine for years, and it hurts for a second, and then it's fine. You are a rock star, and shame on the industry for not chasing in on the Stef Tor stuff. Thank you. I actually felt pretty lucky. They said I was top 10% in the for Project Runway, so I guess there was thousands of people who tried out, and I was one of the 25 that was invited to Atlanta for Project Runway. So there's always next year, but that was good for being out of the fashion industry for the last 9 years. Are you working on any new tricks, or is it mostly fashion now? It's a little bit of both. I'm trying to learn new tricks. It's kind of hard to focus on both, but I'm happy with what I have, and obviously when you go out there and you're riding and you finish doing all your tricks, you want to try new stuff. So, do you have a good boat driver? Yes, I do. Tim Gunn is the gayest guy ever, just saying. Hey. Oh yeah, Brandon Parker. Brandon Parker is my great boat driver. No perfect pass. Sometimes no mirror. That is funny. What is funny? Tim Gunn? Tim Gunn's actually a really nice guy. I like Tim Gunn. I follow him on Twitter. Who is Brandon Parker? I didn't say he was mean. Brandon Parker is my boyfriend, and he's behind me right now. He's also one of the greatest filmers in the industry, but he's too shy. He won't show his face. He'll say hi there. He says hi. Get Brandon in the picture, Helm says. Helm, where are you from? Here, Brandon, come say hi. He was actually in the prom picture, so. Georgia. Well, there's Brandon. You guys might know Brandon. He's done most of the Volume Wakeskate DVDs, and he does a lot of the Byerly stuff, podcasts. He's a great filmer. WakeGirls.com did a great story on you. Would love to see some wake vid of you. Yes, I actually do need to film with the WakeGirls.com. They've been asking me. I've been slacking, so I actually thought I was gonna have LASIK eye surgery, get rid of these things tomorrow. So I thought that was going to hold me up again. Hey, what's up with volume? Cookie, Brandon, thanks for bringing some awesome film to us. There we go. Brandon, what's up with volume?
We're kind of taking a break right now. Scott and I have both been super busy, and video sales haven't really been the best in the last probably 12 months or so. So it's still there in somewhat of a stage, but yeah, we're just kind of taking a break right now. So hopefully there'll be more. I want to keep it happening. I know Scott does. It's just finding the time to sit down and do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Sleepy Pat. Now you can go back to bed. England's really missing the volume, I know that. What's it like working with Scott? I mean, a major legend there.
Scott's cool. Scott lives like right down the road from us, like probably a mile and a half. So we're over there all the time. He's cool. He's got a cool family, and
Yeah, he's a good guy.
yeah.
I have 28 more viewers than Garrett and Jeff.
That's awesome.
Jeff McKee, I guess. Doesn't Keith Lyman live by you as well?
Yes,
yeah, he does,
he does,
actually. Yeah,
actually.
he lives on a different lake than us. But we, where are you from, Cookie? It's not Neil, is it?
No.
Cookie must live somewhere in Orlando to know that. Cookie. Yeah. Nevada. Oh, okay. Yeah. Everybody kind of lives near everybody here in Orlando. There's just so many lakes. But yeah, Lyman's not far from us.
We should tell them we kind of missed it before. But
Oh, did we miss a question?
no, when Jen said she would love to see some wake vid of you.
Oh, yeah.
I just did a piece for
Ouch.
Jet Pilot that you can find it on Jet Pilot's site, or on my site, or is it on your site? Did we put it on yours? I don't know.
No, I don't think there's some wakes video on my site on the steftor.com, but I need some new stuff. I do for sure, and I know Wake Girls are trying to film with me, but I've just been really busy. So, but yeah, Brandon just did a little video, short video of me. Jet Pilot gave me a little mini camera called Vado. Actually, it's right here. Jet Pilot gave me one of these little video cameras. They're really handy. It's actually HD. So we've been filming with that, and Brandon did a little thing and put it on his Vimeo and his website. And his website's so1991.com. Let's see. Thomas says, what tricks are you working on? Well, somebody asked me that before, and I said it was top secret, so I can't let it leak. There's two double flips. No, there isn't that many girls. It's unlike the men's wake skating. Everybody kind of does the same tricks. There isn't that many girls in wake skating, so once you land a trick in wake skating for a girl, it's like you're the best, like, you know. So I don't really want to reveal. I like to keep it top secret. No way, where can I get a camera like that? Can you show us your board? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Brandon to go get it. You can get a camera like this online, I think. Vado, the guys at Vado I know gave Jet Pilot a few of these, and a few of the team riders got one so they could keep them up to date, because it's got like a little USB thing you can just like plug into your computer so you can update. Yeah, I can show you my. How do you spell the name of the camera, and are they waterproof? It's Vado, VADO, I believe. Vado HD, and it's by Creative. No, they're not waterproof, but I actually bought a water housing for it. It's just a little bag that snaps, and I think it only holds. I think it only holds 8 gigs or something. Did you go to Wake Awards? Yes, I did. I went to Wake Awards. Actually, Brandon was presenting an award, so, and he was filming it, so that was, but yeah, I did go to Wake Awards. It was good. It was fun. Did you go to Wake Awards? What, Wake Skate? What award did you present? What award did you present? Best Wake Skate Video Performance. And he won it last year with Danny Hampson, so he presented it this year with Rodrigo. Matt Manzari won it. Oh, no, this year. Oh, sorry, Grub won it. No one knows where Danny Hampson was, actually. We haven't seen him in a while. I don't know. Maybe he's in the Keys. I actually have not rode the System 2.0 yet. Unfortunately. What? What did he say? Speaker.
Someone asked me when I go to see your
Oh, okay. Do I ride with any other women of Wake? I haven't in a while, but I used to. I used to live with a bunch of girls like Jenny Gillenfar and Courtney Dutson and Andrea Fountain, but I moved out about a year and a half ago, so I mostly just ride on my lake because it's a private lake. So, what's the toughest thing about being a pro boarder? Toughest thing would be keeping your schedule completely wide open, so if anything comes up, you can do it right away before someone else gets it, and just trying to keep your body in good shape so you don't get hurt, and so you can be flexible and you can ride and just learn new tricks, and that's definitely the hardest thing. Does Courtney still ride? I think Courtney still rides here and there, maybe once in a while, but Courtney actually moved out to Cocoa Beach. Let me get back to what about wench? I think they mean winch. Yeah, I love riding behind a winch. I wish we had one. We were in the process of getting one, and we're actually thinking of getting one to move out to California so we can do that more. Dessa asks, which means your tattoo. I kind of already answered that one, but just the whole Tahitian, Polynesian, like triangles and stuff.
Show your tattoo.
What do you do for workouts aside from skating? LA Fitness has been kind enough to give me a sponsorship for the last 5 years. So I try to go there as much as I can, bless you. And just keep flexible, just do yoga sometimes, and mostly just like lightweight training now. What's your favorite thing to ride right now? Boat, ski, winch. I'd say boat, just because I haven't had the luxury of having one, and we just got one this year, so I definitely like riding behind a boat. Brandon's website is sick. I'm going now. Good. Thanks, Pat. Peace. Bye, Pat. Good night. I know it's Pat signed in from England, so it's almost 3 a.m. there. Wow. Brother, can you take us through your board? Can I take you through my board? I don't know. I have my board behind me, but it's upside down. That's my board. I don't know if I can take you through it, but there's a little bit of dragon. Or show us your board. I ride the SST right now. I really like it. I guess I'm used to it, so. And I've got my Dragon, Rockstar, LA Fitness, Miami Ski Nautique. I don't know if you can see that. Jet Pilot, and Osiris. And then I've got it spray painted on the front. What sponsor have you been with the longest? I had to think. Jet Pilot. Yeah, definitely Jet Pilot. I actually have my Jet Pilot shirt on right now. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see Jet Pilot? I've been with Jet Pilot since Canada, since like Jeff Funk and those guys hooked me up, Donnie Barhurst. So, and then I actually had Nikita clothing and Jet Pilot, and then I came to the States and they got me in touch with the U.S. distributors. So I've been with Jet Pilot since '98. That's some great sponsors. Transition. That means you're on the same team as Sean Murray. That rocks. Yes, I am on the same team as Sean Murray. Yeah, Jet Pilot, they're good. They gave me the Vado. I actually have to give it back, so I don't get to keep it, but yeah, the Jet Pilot team's amazing. What was up in Toronto, and they had all these statues of moose everywhere up Yonge Street. What was up with that? Um, the moose are actually new since I've lived there. I actually noticed that too, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. That's a great question, though. Cool, Jet Pilot. That means you're on the same team as Emily. Yeah, Emily's rad. She actually moved back to Colorado, but Emily's definitely been on Jet Pilot longer than I have. She's been there for a long time. You hunt moose when you're home. No, I'm actually a vegetarian now, so I don't hunt moose. I've never killed an animal. Nice. That looks good. The trippiest one was the Fu Manchu moose in Chinatown. Who's transition? Are you from Canada? I guess not. You just visited there. I guess transition's talking about is they have these moose statues planted everywhere around Toronto, like the city of Toronto, and they're painted all different colors. Like some are painted like have stars on them and everything. What is Brandon? A human being? What is Brandon? Brandon's a filmer, a web designer, and many other things. He's from Arkansas, but he lives here with me. No, just business up in Canada. Does Nikita make board shorts? Yes, Nikita makes board shorts. I'm not with Nikita anymore, but that was my first clothing sponsor. But they do make board shorts. They made board shorts back then. That was like the first year when I started writing for them. What is Brandon doing right now? He's coming over here. Brandon 1.0. Transition. What is Brandon doing right now? What are you doing right now? You drinking a Diet Pepsi?
Yeah. I'm coming back to say hi. $117.
Brandon, what's the next film you're working on?
A few different things actually. I shot a little bit yesterday with remote wake skates. Those guys are pretty insane. Just finished the Nike thing. A lot of my footage was in that. I was pretty pumped. And then Steph and I have a little secret project that we've been kind of working on for the past couple of years. And one of these days when the timing's right, it's going to be awesome. And yeah. Yeah, I was there with Justin. Sorry, go ahead. That's you.
What is your take on women's style for wake? Who has the best style? I don't know. I have a lot of favorites. It just depends. Like, there's different style, like girls on rails, girls behind the boat. I don't know if you're talking about wake skating or wakeboarding, but Melissa's always had a lot of style to me. I don't know, they're all the girls have a lot of style. Who has the worst style? I don't know. If they had bad style, I probably didn't watch them to find out. So all the moose are gone. They were the last mayor's bad idea. He didn't wake skate either. Oh, you meant clothing company. the worst, I don't know, did you skate before you got into wake skating? Yeah, I definitely skateboarded. We have a little mini ramp in our front yard, and we try to skate as much as we can when it's not like a million degrees. So I still actually skate, so sometimes we go to the skate park. There's actually, oh, here's a little picture. This is actually my old mini ramp. Little rock to fakie. Painted it like a stained glass window. Mini shred, yeah, that one was actually a 4-footer, and now we have I think ours is a 2.5-footer now. Yeah, it's about a 2.5-footer. Did you skate? What's the funniest thing you've ever seen at an event? I think it was the mini donkeys that Thomas Harrell brought in for the mini donkey rides in, like, I don't even know what year it was, but that just is the first thing that came to my head. Did you ever get up to shred in Canada anymore, like base camp and such? Actually, I spent an entire week at base camp, and that was one of the most fun places I've been to wake skate. The rails and stuff there were a lot of fun, but I think that was in 2006 or 7, so I'm sure everything's changed there now. But I haven't wake skated in Canada probably since Wake Stock. So, any take on girls who wakeboard in bikini bottoms? Yeah, don't do it. I wouldn't do it. If you've ever rode with Kathy Williams, she'll tell you why. So, my girl loves wake skating but finds it hard to move forward with it. Any advice? Wow. Come to a clinic. That's all I can say. I get emails all the time. I'm not going to say every day, but I get emails all the time of girls asking how to do tricks or step-by-step instruction, and it's kind of hard to type it, but if you want to email me on my website, I can probably type you some stuff. But the best way is to learn in person, so it's all about the boat driver and instruction. Do you think the next trend in wake-related sports will be, what do you think it is, especially given the current economic climate? Yeah, I would definitely say winch, because it doesn't take barely any gas to do, and even here in Florida, we've got boats and lakes and everything, and kids are still choosing to do winching, so definitely because of the gas prices. Please tell what Kathy Williams said. She just thinks it's not, how do I put it? What does she usually say? It's not good for the female parts when you ride with a bikini bottom on, so, and you're going to lose it. If you're not losing your bikini bottom, then you're not riding hard enough, I guess, because I know even in shorts on, sometimes we fall and they come undone. The Urban Rider winch was bananas. Great pool show, Sarah says. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Surf Expo, or? I'm not sure. Urban Riders, it's Step Up, right? Yeah. Oh, the show at Surf Expo. Yeah, I actually saw part of it on the Saturday, and it was good. Those guys are. I haven't. I don't. Was the winch at Boards the Bulls Bikini? Was that one Urban? Or that was Grinch.
That was just stuff up.
Which winch do I use? I use whichever winch anybody has. The last winch I guess I rode behind was a yoke in Nahunta, Georgia, at Ben Horan's house, and that one was pretty fun. So, but I guess mostly it's always been Grinch. Yeah, that's the Grinch is the one we'd actually like to use. We really want to get a Grinch winch. Urban Rider was with Step Up. Yeah. Where are you from, Sarah? Ever see sharks in Florida? No. I wish. I'm dying to see a shark. I saw a shark the other day at the Atlanta Aquarium, but there's no, oh, I did. I got to pet, kind of shark was it? It was like a mini hammerhead. I got to pet a shark the other day, but that was in Atlanta, so California. Yeah, there's a lot of sharks in California. Do you wakeboard? Not anymore. I used to wakeboard. I started wakeboarding before I wake skated, so I haven't wakeboarded. I think the last time I wakeboarded was with Melissa Marquette and Kara Austin on Lake Lanier. Oh wait, I guess I wakeboarded behind the cable. Brandon says once. I like to wakeboard at the cable. It's kind of fun because then you don't have to. When you fall, you don't fall like on a wake skate, so you can pull yourself out of it, and then you don't have to swim and walk. And have you ever run into gators? Not in the water. The closest one I saw was with the DPC guys when we were filming for Chick Flick. There was a small gator in the morning, and it was actually coming towards us, but we were all in the dock, so I've never been in the water when I've seen a gator. When Lyman was on here, he said he ollied an alligator. I believe it. No. No. Brandon said he saw me shove over an alligator once. I guess. That would be cool. I don't know. I don't think gators are as scary as sharks. I definitely think sharks will go after you. Gators kind of hear the boat and they leave. You did? That's cool. Yeah. What do you think women's wake skating needs to progress? I guess just more girls, and definitely more girls, more incentive to ride. Like even if it's not money on the pro tour, maybe just some small contests with money and like more industry support, so girls can actually feel rewarded. And I think once that happens, girls will start pushing it more. And then once we have more tricks, meaning like more tricks that are harder that people want to see, then I think we're going to get the respect and everything, and then we can move on to the pro tour. But I think we definitely need more industry support. I heard that. I heard that some girl did that. Was that you? I'm not sure what he's talking about, but the gator thing. No, that was a joke. The gator thing was a joke. Sharks and gators are psycho. When did you decide to try wake skating after start wakeboarding? I actually tried wake skating the first week that I tried wakeboarding at McClintock's in Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. And like we just had a wakeboard and we took the bindings off, so I actually tried it then. Speaking of Chick Flick, got any funny stories about filming? I don't know. Filming for Chick Flick or filming in general? The only funny thing, I guess it's not very funny, but when I was filming for my kickflip, I got Brandon's camera wet, and he had. How much did you have to pay for it? Okay, we don't want to talk about that. So, what's the best way, in your opinion, to push women's wake skating and wakeboarding? What's your favorite band or music when you're doing a session? Like I said about pushing the women wake skating and wakeboarding, is just more industry support. You know, it's hard. Men's wakeboarding is definitely the big thing, and then women are kind of minority, and then women's wake skating is like double minority, so we're kind of at the bottom. Favorite band or music when you're doing a session? I don't know. I have a lot of favorite music. Really into Steve Aoki right now. We just went and saw him in Atlanta. How did they get you to ride in a tutu? Oh my gosh. That's actually my least favorite part of the chick flick. The tutu, they were all at my house at Mary Jane, and I had the biggest closet, and they thought it'd be funny, so I said, yeah, I'll wear the tutu. And it was actually my good friend Sarah J from Canada. Her friend made that tutu when I was there in Kelowna, BC. So I rode with it, and because she said she'd be pumped to see it. Out of all the Canadians I've ever seen on here, Melanowski, balls are sharp. You are the mellowest. Thanks. Oh. I don't know if that's a good thing, if I'm mellow, or if not. Chad's pretty mellow. You're serious. A tutu. Pictures, please. You can go to Chick Flick. Actually, if you go to steftor.com, my whole video part for Chick Flick's on there, and you can see the tutu. Didn't you actually wakeboard for the Chick Flick as well? Yeah, I didn't want to wakeboard for them. We went to the cable, and I wake skated. I actually wake skated at the cable, and I wakeboarded, but for some reason they used the wakeboarding footage and didn't really tell me. So, but it was funny, I guess. It's a good thing. Okay, the mellow. Yeah, I guess I'm pretty mellow. Maybe it's because I'm confined to one spot. I can't really move. Where is your favorite place to ride? I've always answered that with my backyard, but I don't know. I guess my backyard, just because it's easy. I can put on board shorts and bikini and walk out the door and ride and then come back in, eat, and it's just really convenient. It's killer to watch pro women because it helps us girls learn the ins and outs of wake. Yeah, that's actually why we had the Maven sessions and why we all missed the Maven sessions. It's kind of weird. This was the first year that we didn't have them, and it felt kind of empty to not travel. Like, for the last 4 years, I've been traveling every week. Every week we had sessions booked in different states, and we were teaching girls all over the place. We were teaching 25, 50 girls a day learning how to wakeboard and wake skate, and we got a really good response. You seem to be the main girl wake skater pushing the rail side of things. What is the best and gnarliest rail you've ever hit? I wish Pat was still on here. I definitely would say the DVS rail in Wales. That was the biggest rail I've ever hit, and I wrecked many times, and I got it the second try, actually, and it's actually, the footage is on the Chick Flick, and it was shot by someone in Wales. We don't even know where the footage came from, but we got it, so that was definitely the biggest rail. And the second one would be the one at base camp. It was a big A-frame. How do we get the Maven session started again? We just have to get industry support, raise sponsorship money. It's cost a lot to fly all the girls around, to have the boats there with the dealerships and the gas, and so it cost a lot. Shame you never get paid, but grassroots will pay off. Yeah, we'll get paid one day. Dallas, Texas, remember? Dallas, Texas, remember. Oh yeah, I remember Dallas, Texas, when I broke my leg. About how many people total would you say you taught during one summer of the Maven sessions? Well, we had 32 sessions, and each session we had 25 girls. We had 24. We had 12 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, so I'm not very good at math, but let's see. Does anyone know 25 times 32? 25 times 32 equals... Okay, so we taught about 800 girls, give or take. in a summer, and sometimes more people came, and we let them in, and so about 800 girls a season. How big was the ollie on the DVS pool? I'm not sure. You can probably find it on the UK Alliance website. There was 3 rails, and I did the second one. I don't know, maybe. I'm trying to think. That's a lot of positive impact. It was bigger than pork chop. It was probably like, oh, as pork chop. What? Who is this? Pork chop. LGT. Pork chop the pig? It was bigger than pork chop the pig. What's the feeling like when you positively influence so many people? It's good. That's definitely why I miss the Maven sessions. It's kind of like an empty feeling this year not teaching girls. That was something I really liked doing, and I was all set up for this year. I bought a megaphone and everything, so I was really really looking forward to teaching girls how to wake skate and wakeboard this year. You landed a kick flip. Are you working on a V flip or a front side flip now? I've actually tried some front side flips, so you could say I'm working on them. Is that it? No more? Should we introduce Neil? Awkward silence. Oh, what's in your closet? Oh yeah, if there is any girls out there interested in clinics, you guys can go to my website. There's a thing that says that we can do clinics. So I'm totally down to go to you guys, or you guys come here too. So, okay, what's in your closet? What's in my closet? I hope you're talking about clothing. Well, Brandon and I were lucky enough to find a pretty old house that's 6 bedrooms, so I have more than one closet. Yeah, introduce Neil. Who's Neil? Crib tour. What's in your fridge? Tofu. Brandon and I both are vegetarians, so we eat a lot of tofu. Crib tour. Actually, Osiris stayed here for a week, and they did a video shoot of our entire house. We've got like our mini ramp and trampoline and our pool and the lake and the boat and the sea-doos and our 6 bedrooms. So hopefully that footage will show up, but it's kind of dark. I don't know. It's kind of messy. You probably don't want to see the house. Share a veggie recipe with us, Laura. Brandon's a veggie too. Wow, impressive. Veggie recipe? What do we like? Tofu scrambler?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Tofu scrambler.
Or the buckwheat pancakes.
Or the buckwheat pancakes. They're both good for breakfast. Maurice, Steph, is awesome to have you on here. Thanks for your time. Feel free to stay on as long as you'd like. Oh yeah, I didn't realize it's been an hour. Yeah, I would love a recipe. What's in it? I need some protein. Who's 5? Where's 5 from? What's in it? I need some protein. What did you eat tonight? Nothing. Yet. Did I? No. Washington. Tofu, black beans, garlic, soy sauce. A lot of granola people up here. How many peeps are watching Steph? Tofu scramble. What are you going to eat? Watching from Milton. I think I know who Susie Q is. Yeah, hey, who's that? Joe, is Brandon moving out here with you? Yes, Brandon is moving out there with me. And as to clear up the DPC thing, they didn't make me wear the tutu. I wanted to wear the tutu, but all my roommates were saying, wear the tutu. Watching from Milton. Yeah, that was safe. What is your favorite chick to do? Joe busted. Haha. Is Joe and Dave together right now? Maybe Joe and Dave should get on Stoke Meter here. Show us the tutu. Do you have it there? No, actually, I don't have it anymore. It was destroyed after the wake skating in it. Joe's in San Diego. He's at home in NorCal. Nito says, what are your favorite tricks to do? Definitely a kick flip. It's like more satisfying than anything. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I still really like doing like 270 shove out. Oh, he's home in NorCal.
Hey Dave, you should email me sometime.
Yeah, I really like to do front lip, back 270 shove out. It's just, I don't know, it's one of the first tricks I learned. It feels really good. Who do you listen to before you ride? Myself. No, I don't know, I listen to a lot of different music. I like a lot of hip hop, I like Steve Aoki a lot. We actually just drove 8 hours to go see him in Atlanta. I listen to a lot of Lil Wayne.
Tony Robbins.
Do any
lot of
other girls
motivational
do kickflip?
speakers.
Yes. Kaya, Steph Walmsley does kickflips. I heard Jenny Gillenfarb just landed some behind the cable. And Steph's been doing them for a while. I think she's actually got him re-entry now. So, Maurice, if that's Joey Molly, give me a shout at Stoke Meter. Would be good to have you on here as well. Oh, Joe, no, you wouldn't. I'd have like 2 viewers. No, you'd have 3. I would watch you, Joe. Message Susie Q, message proud of you from Milton. Not even, you'd have a lot. Yeah, if anyone else has questions, please ask. Steph, you rock. Hope you keep pushing the sport. Thank you, 5 from, I think you said Washington? Is 5. Yeah, you said Washington, I think. Yep, okay. Cool. Yeah, I miss Washington. I like that. That was one of our last clinics actually we did up there in Washington on with Bakes Marine A. Nappy. Oh wait, Nappy. Is that guy Brandon wearing a beanie hat or a toque? A. How did you get so many sponsors? The ones I have now, I guess just riding hard. In 2004, I won Worlds against the guys, and that's when I started getting sponsors. So, and then just, I don't know, wake skating becomes your full-time job, and you just keep talking to people and just, trade promotion for promotion. Steph, don't forget to contact the Wake Girl folks before you leave. Leave where? I like your glasses. I won't forget, Laura. Make sure you tomorrow night, make sure you watch Project Runway. Lady Gaga, LGT says. Yeah, I like Lady Gaga. I actually met Lady Gaga. She has the same name as me. Thanks for liking my glasses.
Should we show them the photo?
I actually hate my glasses, but... Well, I wanted to get my eyes fixed so I didn't have to wear glasses anymore. I've worn glasses for years. I just hide them. You are kidding. Where did you meet Lady Gaga? I met Lady Gaga at House of Blues in Orlando. I got a picture with her. It was up on my Facebook for a while, but she's like one of my favorite fashion icons. So, it's kind of a fuzzy picture. It's from Brandon's iPhone. So, but yeah, I gave her my business card. I told her if she needed anything designed, I would design it for her. So, I haven't got a phone call yet, but... You have a picture?
Yeah.
Oh, my legs are killing me. You can't see that.
Can anyone see that? Yeah, you can see that. That's
Lady Gaga.
Steph and Lady Gaga.
Maybe she's on here.
And we've got...
Maybe Lady Gaga's on here. That'd be cool.
Oh, we've got one more.
Yeah, she did a really good show.
This was from Atlanta a couple weeks ago. That's Steph and Steve Aoki. We have another picture too, but the computer turned off.
Yeah. You guys gotta see Steve Aoki. He's a really good DJ. When you want to come to Brazil? I was supposed to go there in May. I was talking to Tekka about it, and the Osiris girls, we were all supposed to go there, but Osiris doesn't really have a girls team manager anymore. So we did a lot of traveling, though. We went to China and stuff. I'll go to Brazil tomorrow if you want me to. Finally finished. Oh. Do you know Tekka? Dessa? I wonder if I show my rings. Can you see that? I'm not very good with this camera on. Steph Madstyle, hope to see more of you in the wake scene. Thanks for a fun show. No problem, yeah. Thanks for coming on, Jen. Cool, yeah, I guess I'll see you in Brazil, Dessa. Tell Tekka I said hi. Does that mean we're signing off? Does anyone have any more questions?
There's still 8 more of your fans online.
Where do you see that?
8
10 years. Oh, okay. What's playing behind you? Pineapple Express. I will talk to her. Yes, tell her I said hi. I don't know what time it is in Brazil, but yeah, I'd really like to go out to Brazil. And well, that's my mom, Susie Q. Good night, Mom. Good night, Canada. Thanks, Nappy. How much longer do you plan on doing Pro Wakes Here thing for? I guess until I break my leg again. Or until I can't do it, so. Or if my fashion career takes off. I'm getting old. $23.09. What's that? That's military time.
Means it's midnight.
Good night, Mom.
Or it's 11 there. You're only an hour ahead of us.
Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Is there any more questions? When am I coming to Arkansas? Who's LGT? Probably in December, going to Arkansas when it's cold, but I'll be there for Christmas with the Parker family. I like Arkansas. Wait, one more. Got any funny Conway House stories? Jen. Maybe it's Jen Hetler. I don't know. Jen Hetler? Jen. It's not Jen Gillencar. Any funny house? I don't know. There was lots. We had so many people living there. There was always funny stuff going on. I don't think I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm looking at Brandon. He was there a lot too. I can't think of any. Can you? A lot of.
That old random dude that
Oh.
showed up at the Indian party?
The funniest thing I can think of is just some old random dude showing up at one of our Cowboys and Indian house party. He was pretty random, but I don't know.
Drunk and naked.
He got drunk and naked in the pool, so that was pretty funny. But I guess you had to be there. There's probably pictures online somewhere. Alright. What time is it now?
10:12.
10:12. Anybody else?
You still on?
Yeah. Brandon's getting hungry. Going once, going twice. Thank you. Is that... Thank you all. You planning on riding Bruticus at the Wave House again?
That's the wave.
Is that what it's called? Bruticus?
Bruticus Maximus.
I actually rode it in, I rode Bruticus Maximus in, what month? No,
May?
June.
June.
June. I rode the big wave in June. Osiris, we had a girls' clinic out at Mission Beach, and we had to do it. We did half the day at the Wave House, half the day at Mission Bay Aquatic Center with MBAC. So, yeah, Brutus, but I didn't smash my head, so it was good. Steph, I'll sleep now. Thanks for answers. You are very cute. Kisses. Aw, thanks, Dessa. You too. Tell Tekka I said hi. And I'll be in Brazil soon. Hopefully we can do a women's clinic. Winston says good night. Good night, Winston. Good night, guys. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for showing your support.
That's a front bar. Or back lip. Are you leaving?
I think so, yeah. I was going to wait. Let's see if there's any last question. Alright. See you at Worlds. Alright, if no one comes on in... Any last questions for Brandon or I?
Thanks, guys, for letting me talk. Thank you for letting me be a part of your show.
Aw.
Hi, Mom.
Aw, Kaya says aw.
Who's
Yeah.
Rob? Who's Rob?
Hi, Rob.
He's joining late. We have not seen him all night.
Rob, you were late. We were going to sign off. Do you have any questions, Rob, before we sign off?
Alright, what's going to be open to eat tonight?
I don't know. Maybe... What does Neil feel like?
I don't know.
Alright. Alright, Stoke Meter. Tofu scramble.
Nice.
Nice, Laura. Cool. You too, Steph. Good night. Alright. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on. I guess we'll probably see you on here again. Good to see you. Sorry I caught you late. Just got on. Anyways, good luck. Thanks, Rob. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.
I told Osborne to check out the show. He told me.
What was the check name?
I don't know. I got a couple clips that I need to.
Oh, is that the guy right there?